Hey guys, it feels so good to be back. I haven't filmed in a while and I kind of just wanted to do a little chit chat, get ready with me type of vibe, so stay tuned. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I already had my lids primed with the P. Louise. I'm just sweeping this all over my lid, kind of dragging it out. So excited to be filming again. I just had my final last night. It's just been really crazy for me. I've been really busy with school and work. I get like a 2-week break before I have to go back. So I'm gonna try to get as much footage for you guys as possible. I haven't been up to much, just school, work. My birthday was last month. I thought about vlogging everything, but you know what? It's just crazy, like, I guess to see like my growth as a person, because this year I really like, I'm always so extra about my birthday. I love birthdays. High school, I was so annoying and I would start telling everyone in advance that my birthday was coming up. So I was that girl. But this year, like, I just felt so happy to be alive. Like, I genuinely, like, wasn't like, oh, like, I hope I get this or I hope I get that. Like, I just felt like just happy to be alive. But, you know, my people still, like, gifted me cool things, which I really appreciate. November was such a dope month for me. As you guys know, I was able to go on a business trip, which was fun. I went to Camp Flognog. Shout out to my friend Maria who took me. It was a lot of fun. I discovered some cool new artists that I didn't listen to before. I got to see Summer Walker, which I'm so happy about, although, like, not to roast the girl, but she doesn't have the best like stage presence, and she has like mentioned she deals with anxiety, but I didn't know that while I was watching her. But it was still great. She sounds like an angel in person, like, so good. By the way, if you guys haven't been listening to Over It, you need to listen to that album. It's so good, so good. Like, I can't stop playing that album. But anyway, I got to see Summer Walker, so that was amazing. But the craziest thing happened. It's just so crazy because that was for me. Like, I don't care what anyone says, like, that was for me. So at Camp Flognog every year they have a special guest. Mind you, this is my first time at CFG. Being there, I'm like, wow, this is dope. Like, I actually would want to go every year. The only reason why I never went was because it's just not like the artist that I listen to, so I just never really felt like I need to go to Camp Flognog. But every year they have a special guest, and I can't believe this happened. My favorite artist is Drake. For those of you that are new here, you just don't know me. That's my favorite artist. Of course, in like my little Drake loving head, I was like, oh my god, like, what if Drake like is here? But I just didn't want to like get my hopes up, you know, like, especially because it's not his crowd at all. He's never been a Camp Flognog, like, not even as a special guest. So I wasn't gonna play myself like that. But of course, I still had like that hope in my mind. So it's a 2-day event. There's 3 different stages, right? There's camp, flog, and they're all pretty distant from each other. In between like all the stages, there's like food stands, like roller coasters, bunch of cool stuff. Every year the special guest always performs at last at camp stage, so which is the stage that holds the most people, I would say, because it looked like the biggest. We were at camp stage for YG's performance, but then after that we made our way over to Flog, and then we were gonna go back to camp to see like who the special guest was. So we watched YG, then we went to stage Flog to watch the baby, and then we just like casually made our way back to camp. We were all the way in the back. We didn't care to be at the front. We assumed that it would be like Billie Eilish. People were thinking it was gonna be Frank Ocean. That's what people wanted it to be, Frank Ocean. So we were all the way at the back. First artist that pops out is A$AP Rocky. People were hype. They were like, whatever. Then Lil Uzi. I was hyped because I like Lil Uzi and that was off my bucket list. But people still weren't hyped for them. Then Drake comes out. I lost my marbles because that's crazy. He's never been to Camp Flognog. I've never been to Camp Flognog. Okay, I'm pooping my pants. I'm mad because people don't know his shit. And he played I've been to every Drake concert in LA. I'm just saying. Except for Drake and Lil Wayne. I never went to that, but I've been to Nothing Was the Same. I've been to Summer 16, Aubrey and the Three Amigos. I go to all the Drake shows. I know what he plays. He played songs that he doesn't play at his regular show. You think I deserve it?
I need you to help me with the next part. You ready? Feel away. I start listening.
So all you kids that didn't appreciate Drake at Camp Flag, no, you guys suck, because Drake fans would die to hear those songs. He played like Wu-Tang Forever. He did Feel No Way, which that one he has performed live before, so that's not one of his exclusive ones. And there was others I can't really think right now in my head, but I was so happy. Like, I tried to make my way closer to the front as possible, but I couldn't. And people around me really didn't know his songs. Oh my god, I've been doing the same step for like ever. I need to move on.
Let's go! Well, look, it's been love. I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake. Thank you for having me.
Yo!
I know all those kids wanted Frank Ocean, but listen, if you wanted to see Frank Ocean, that was 2013, babe. 2013, Camp Flag Knock. That's when Frank Ocean was popping. That's when he was doing his music. Not that he's not popping anymore, but he's just living his life with his man. He's not about to pull up. Sorry to hurt you. But had I known like Drake would be there, girl, I would have been waiting at the freaking camp stage all day. Like, I wouldn't have watched anyone. I would have just waited there for him to be at the front. There was all these tweets about like, how could you boo Drake? But it was like kind of funny at the same time, but obviously I felt like defensive. And honestly, not to defend him or anything, but like Twitter kind of made it seem worse. I went ahead and finished the rest of the eyes off camera, otherwise this video would go on for like 2 hours. So I'm just gonna go in with my everyday foundation, dab it everywhere. We have a few stress breakouts, don't mind them. You guys, my hair honestly is so fried right now. As you guys know, I dyed it like ombre or whatever, and not an ombre, a balayage. And I had to chop it off, and I just feel really insecure about my hair, I'm not gonna lie. It's so thinned out. I've been losing hair like crazy. I think it's like stress and just like the chemicals and all that stuff just fried my hair, of course. So it's like up to like here, I would say. I've been trying to style it without applying heat, hence why I have like this little braid going on. I know it kind of ages me, but I just don't know what to do with my hair. Like, I don't just want to throw it in a bun every day, you know?
And I can put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun. I got my eggs back.
So I'm just like letting it be. And then like it just sucks because like last year my hair was like the best it's ever been. And it's like I kind of have to start from scratch now. Ah, these lashes are long, so it's tickling my brow and it tickles. This is actually a new lash style, by the way. I haven't worn these before. These are Chummy Morphe lashes. Actually have a little deal where it's 2 for $15 for premium style lashes. So if you guys need new lashes, check theirs out. They have cute ones. I'm running out of concealer, so if my secret Santa's watching me, I use NARS Creamy Radiant in this shade 2.0 Nugotine or something like that. In case you want to get me something. I'm just saying. I wish I would have strategically planned when to talk while I was doing my eyes. That's why I had to cut it quick. I'm like, damn, it's been 20 minutes and I've still been blending the first shade. I'm gonna share a little tip with you guys. Since I have dry skin, usually when I put powder on my nose, it just like separates like right away. I start seeing like little holes all over my nose. But I learned this cool tip from my coworker, which if you guys are watching this, you guys are bomb. I learned so many cool tips and tricks from my amazingly talented coworkers. So what they did was they basically took a little sponge like this that you just press it into your powder, which this one's perfect. This is the Morphe filter powder. It's pore filling, so it just gives you like the smoothest skin. Even though I want to set my nose, I never do just because it was separating, but this little trick changed my life. So you're just gonna press it into your nose as opposed to like using a brush, and it's just gonna lock this beak down. Just gonna dab the excess like on my forehead area, like right in the center where I get a little shiny, and just like over the brows a little bit, because you see that like little shine there. It also softens them if like by accident you went in a little too harsh. This is such a dope trick for those of y'all that struggle with this. So eyes are completely done. We're just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of contour. What a difference bottom shadow makes. It just like ties everything together. I'm going in with Donut and Debutante. This is the Morphe 8H. Honestly, this is just the perfect bronzing shade for me. Now for blush, one of my favorite steps in doing my makeup, this is the perfect blush brush. It's the E4. Once this guy's broken in, it just gets nice and fluffy and it becomes like the perfect cheek hugging blush. Gonna go in with Pop-Up Blush Trio by Morphe, of course. And I'm gonna dip into Fearless. And with very soft pressure, I just kind of like sweep it all over my cheek. My favorite part of doing my makeup, to be honest. This brush is just amazing. I'm just gonna marry it into the contour. I look like a creep. Ready, so this next item, I wasn't sure if to use it for the video just because I kind of want to give you guys a review on it. This is one out of the 3 highlighting formulas that Jaclyn Hill came out with. Morphe gifted this to us, so that's why I have my hands on this. But I'm thinking of doing a review for you guys. Let me know down below if you'd like to see that. I've been playing with it at work. I just don't know if I want to buy the other 2, you know what I mean? But
I'll buy you one if you want.
aw, Uli's saying he'll buy me one, so give this a thumbs up. Okay, but before we go in with highlight, let me put you guys on real quick if you have dry skin. Okay, this is gonna change your life. It's changed mine. Ever since I started using this, I get so many compliments on my skin, and you guys need to have it. This is the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray. They did a collab, you guys know about that. So what sets them apart is that this guy here has vitamin E, so it's gonna be more hydrating than the Prep and Set. The other one is bomb to like use in between powders, before your makeup, once you're done. It just does everything. We love that setting spray, of course, but this one just gives my skin the drink and hydration that it needs. The only thing is right here, it claims that it's a continuous spray. I would not use this in between powders. Like I wouldn't do bronzer, spray this, and then do blush. It's a mess. Once you spray this, do not touch your face because your makeup will separate. It's not that type of spray. Just use this to really melt all these layers together and just give me a smooth skin like look. You guys are gonna see a difference. Hopefully like it shows up on camera, but like I said, not a continuous mist. Just spray it at the end. You can do highlight after you sprayed this on. Let me shut up now because I'm obsessed with this, and let me spray my face. And I drenched my skin in it, as you can see. Just let it dry down. Do not touch your face. I don't know if you guys could tell on camera, but it just married all the powders and like liquids and layers together. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with highlight. This is the Flare for tan to deeper tones. You guys can see these 2 will work for me. This is more like a summer highlight. I'm gonna go in with this guy right here. I'm gonna be using one of her brushes too. She came out with 3. I'm not gonna really share my thoughts. I'm saving that for the review video. So for the lips, I just did a little bit of Love Bite lip liner. Now I'm going in with my Dose of Colors X I Love Sarai Barely There lip gloss. And I'm just gonna place it right in the center. Okay, so this is the final look. It felt so good to be back and just like do makeup and chat with you guys. So thank you all for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what your final thoughts are on this look and if you learned any cool tips and tricks on this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one.